Magandang araw po sa ating lahat.
Two teams from South Division who will go on a separate path after this ball game as they share the same win-loss card in the standings who will lock horns against each other as we continue our live coverage of Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Jr. MPBL, and this is the 5th game for our 6-game offering today. And we are live here inside the Montano Hall dito po sa Cavite. Our game at hand is between San Pedro Spartans against the Las Piñas Whitening Warriors in the 16 under division. Still good afternoon mga kaliga. Ito po si Nino Abay. Ako pa rin po ang inyong kasama on this afternoon together with Mix Gomez, and on the sideline then si Daphne Cristobal. And on this ball game, 16 under Mix, and both teams with a 1-1 record dito po sa ating 16 under sa South Division natin, Mix. And let's go first to this team of San Pedro Warriors, and on their last game they had a lead on the halftime, but they got the heartbreaking loss. They got collapsed on the second half against Leyte.
It's actually a tale of two third quarters no, for our two teams at hand. Itong San Pedro, they lost the third quarter 14-32 against Leyte in their previous outing. And I'd like to get to some more numbers. No. 29% shooting sa kanila overall, 20% from downtown, 27 turnovers forced, but they only scored 24 points off of turnovers. I actually want to see them capitalize more on the turnovers that they're able to force. No. It should be a bit more in terms of points off of turnovers. Siguro mahigitan man lang yung turnovers number na na-force nila sa kanilang kalaban. I'd like to see them be more methodical, be more efficient in their offensive attacks.
And let's go to the second team naman. Itong kupunan ng Las Piñas on their last game. A big win for them, a 20-point victory against the Batangas City Baraquitos.
Ito naman, na-mention ko nga, tale of two third quarters. They had a 26-12 burst in the third frame against Batangas, talking about Las Piñas, and they dominated inside the paint 62-39 in terms of rebounding, and the key of course is Jared Gutierrez, who had 19 points and 14 rebounds. Kung kanina merong Jeric Reliama, itong 18 under team ng Las Piñas, si Jared Gutierrez po ang katumbas niya sa kanilang 16 under team.
That's it for this both team, and now let's go to our third member here in the broadcast, Daphne Cristobal. Daphne?
Ninyo and Migs, alam nyo ba kanina, I actually overheard the conversations itong coaches ng Las Piñas at sinabi nila na ang sarap pala ng feeling manalo, kaya hopefully daw madala nila ito sa 16 under naman. On the other side of the court, para sa Team San Pedro, they don't have to make basketball complicated. Let's see about that later on, pero sa ngayon, pumunta muna tayo sa ating venue game announcer.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us here in Montano Hall, Cavite City. First, we would like to thank Atlantis 88, the sponsor of Manny Pacquiao's Jr. MPBL Inaugural Season, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, for the 5th matchup, Junior MPBL 16 under. Introducing first, starting 5 of San Pedro Spartans. Playing point guard number 79, Sebastian Pry. His shooting guard number 22, Miko Abellar. Small forward number 13, Yosset Calay. Playing power forward number 4, Carlos De Guzman. At center number 10, Lila Uleb. The head coach of San Pedro Spartans 16 under, Coach James Tolentino. Now let's meet the Las Piñas Isa Botanica Whitening Warriors 16 under. Starting 5, playing center number 10, Jared Gutierrez. His shooting guard number 29, Paul Aprica. His point guard number 22, Cyrus Rediano. Playing forward number 23, Paul Enyo. Playing forward, number 24, Jan Roncalles. The head coach of Las Piñas Isa Botanica of Whitening Warriors, Coach Gino Enriquez. Games official, Cruise Ship J.R. Torres. Referee 1, Joel Badeo. Referee 2, Dionisio Carinan.
Our 5th game between these two teams. The same win-loss record here. Las Piñas, yung kanilang mga kuyas kanina, laki ng naging panalo against this team of San Pedro Spartans, Lucas. Heading into this game, itong kupunan ng San Pedro, no? Came from their win. Or Las Piñas rather, against Batangas. Gaano kalaki yung 20-point victory for this team of Las Piñas Mix heading into this game?
Well, that 20-point victory in the 16 under division was basically the first victory overall in this season for Las Piñas across all divisions. That's why it was really a big-time victory for them. Tuwang-tuwa nga na si Coach Gino after their performance. And so, can they carry on their momentum in today's ball game? But the way they're moving on the court, they look to have good body language. I would say they're off to a good start.
At yun nga, sa report kanina ni Daphne, no? Sa kanyang nasagap sa bench ng Las Piñas. Ang sarap pala daw sa feeling pag nanalo.
Oo naman.
Yung sabi ni Coach Gino sa kanyang team. So ito, second chance for them to add their lead. Oh, ball fake. It's a foul as this guy, number 22, goes inside.
I actually want to commend the starting lineup for Coach Gino because they basically have 4 tall players alongside itong si Rejano, and Rejano dazzled the crowd in their previous outings. This is what you get to do no? Kapag couple of games in ka na sa ating season. Nakikita mo na kung anong lineup yung gumagana para sa'yo, sino yung mga players na pwede mong ipalasa. And so, I'm looking forward as to finding out if this is the right formula for Coach Gino moving forward. Because if this is the right formula, then boy, this is a nice lineup to have.
Totoo ka dyan. Kagaya din ng kanyang mga kuyas, yung 18 under nila na team, Coach, or Migs, no? Nakuha na ni Coach Gino yung kanyang 8 players doon. Yun na yung naging foundation ng kanyang 5 dito sa ating ball game. And ito, if they get this win, so pretty sure, Migs, no? The next game, itong Las Piñas, magiging maganda. Yung sabi mo, yung 5 nila dito. Long bomb. The offensive rebound once again for Las Piñas.
Nice activity on the glass. They're gonna dominate inside. That's what happens when you have such a tall lineup. Si Rejano lang yung nasa labas, and everybody else was crashing the boards.
Let's take a look at this miss earlier. Dalawa yung kumuha dun. And after missing that shot, may isa pa nang ibabaw for that offensive rebound. First free throw for Las Piñas. Quintes, para sa kanila.
Free throws have been a story for the whole afternoon so far.
Kanina, no? Sa San Pedro.
Parang nararamdaman yata yung lamig ng bagyo. And folks, by the way, we do pray for everybody's safety. At po tayong lahat, no? I know that we are all happy that we are still able to conduct these basketball games, but at the end of the day, we hope that everybody's safe.
Yes, and lalo na sa mga kaliga natin in the northern part of Luzon na andun malapit yung bagyo. Signal number 5, Babuyan Island. Lakas nun.
Ingat po tayong lahat.
Ingat po.
Actually, kahit naman dito sa Metro Manila, at actually, nasa Cavite pala tayo. Ngayon, dumayo nga pala tayo. Yung ulan, bigla na lang babagsak ng malakas
At yung ihip ng hangin, mix, no? Sobrang lakas. Kanina, papunta ko dito sa Cavite, yung nakamotor. Lakas ng hangin, ramdam ko yung hangin. So, sa mga motorista natin, na mga kaliga dyan, ingat din po kayo, lalo na sa biyahe nyo at sa work nyo. So, they force another turnover. Ito ko po na ng Las Piñas. 5-0 is our score.
This might be a common theme in this game. They might be just dominating inside for 40 minutes.
So, will it be a complete domination for Las Piñas sa ating matchup ngayon, Migs? That's the big question for them.
You know, I actually think Rejano is enjoying this the most because he has the license to shoot and to do whatever he wants offensively dahil alam niya may 4 na rebounder siya.
Ano ba yung lisensya nitong si Rejano, Migs? 1, 2, 3, 4? Professional, no?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, medyo mabagal din na gets yun. Alam ko lang yung 2 1
and 2. Rejano long bomb earlier. 8-0 for them. 6 minutes and 5 seconds left.
The thing is, San Pedro seems to have length, but they don't have heft against Las Piñas. Mukhang mama itong mga Las Piñas players kapag tumapat sila sa San Pedro players.
Yun yung mama na move, Mix, no? What a beautiful finish for San Pedro. And once again, ito na naman yung kanilang pressure. Abiliar. Itawid nila. At may sundot dito para sa Las Piñas.
Ano yung Bisaya word para sa mama?
Manoy.
Manoy.
Oo.
Sabi mo kapon yun eh.
Yeah.
Manoy yan.
Manoy na manoy nga. What a move right there. We have a timeout. 10-0. Itong ating score po. Tayo po ay magbabalik.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating...
Our fans here inside the Montano Hall dito po sa Cavite City. Dinda, itong bagyo. Patuloy na nanonood dito po sa ating mainit na aksyon para po sa inyong Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Oh, it's an unspo. There was some grabbing that happened on the inbound play.
That's a number 29.
That's
Paul
Paul
Africa. So that's their second team foul here. And Africa will sit down because of that unsportsmanlike foul. 3 minutes, Mix, no?
Yes, tama. Di pwede maglaro for
Di
3
pwede.
minutes.
Oo.
Parang ang face the wall.
Yeah.
Yun ang punishment mo.
Altab muna. And free throw for Abiliar. First one is good. Pero ito yung nangyayari away from the ball. Yun. Niyakap no? Itong si Paul Africa. Pwede namang magyakapan But outside the court.
Oo, hindi pwede dito.
Kaya hindi pwede inside the court.
Sabi niya kasi cuddle weather daw ngayon
Kaya pala. Naramdaman pala yung panahon At 10-2 pa rin itong ating score. Abante ng 8 itong kupunan ng Las Piñas. Pull-up jumper. Piso-piso para kay Calooy.
Kalo D?
First 2 points.
Yeah, Calooy nga. Sorry, misread his last name. Well, that's a good sign if you're San Pedro. This might be their best chance to build a momentum for themselves in the first frame.
4 minutes and 50 seconds for this first quarter. That's the second turnover for this ball game. Itong kupunan ng San Pedro or Las Piñas, correction.
Nice defense by Rejano.
Ooh!
Better chase down coming from Flores.
Denied by Flores. And now another chance for San Pedro. Oh, good read. Nice one, Calooy.
Flores, if you look at his body, yan ang manoy.
And itong si Flores, yung build niya, nagko-compare ko siya kay Enoch Valdez
I don't know him.
of Lyceum.
Current LPU player ba siya ngayon?
Yeah. Pwede ding si Larupay.
Si Omar.
Omar Larupay.
Actually, parang
Build-
mas patak pa nga siya kay Omar
Tsaka mas medyo matangkad din compared to Omar Larupay. And once again, early sign para kay Flores.
Oh, he walks like Omar Larupay. That's for sure.
Yung bukang-buka yung katawan no?
Oo.
Ito, sa ating instant replay, ito yung chase down block nitong si Flores. Hinabol talaga itong si Flores. And this is good move coming from good connection from Calooy and Flores.
That was the best offensive possession so far. Looks like they were just building confidence for themselves in the first couple of minutes.
Kumbaga sa boxing, paambaba muna.
Oo.
Sa first
Jab,
two
jab
rounds.
muna.
Oh, jab muna. And of course, another one here. And now let's turn you over, guys, to Daphne for her report. Daphne?
Nino and Migs, you know, sometimes we tend to take for granted on what's on our hands. And that's for San Pedro Spartans head coach, Coach James Tolentino. By appreciating what the team has today, they can focus on growing and being patient. Because at the end of the day, it's the right values which he wants for his team to put into action. Back to you guys.
Iba yun, ha? Iba yung report ni Daphne, ha?
Lalim nga eh.
Lalim, ha? Ano yung pinaghuhugutan kaya itong si Daphne ngayon?
Well, I think it's Coach James's way of establishing a championship culture for San Pedro. He is, after all, an NCAA South Juniors coach. He's a winner there, and he is a former assistant coach of Terra Firma. Big shout out Coach Mike Perez for that information, by the way. And tama naman talaga yun. You can't expect your team to just win and win, especially if you're not the favorite in terms of talent. No?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they're not a talented team, but there might just be more talented teams out there as of this moment. But development is key for these players. If you can develop these skills of yours little by little, your instincts each and every game takes those opportunities, because this is basically the best avenue for you to do so.
Precisely, Migs. At lalo na dito sa Junior MPBL, we know how long our league is, no,
Yeah.
Migs? At madami pa mapagdadaanan itong koponan ng Las Piñas dito sa kanilang team. So you can see once again, Flores attacking that. Kita mo yung bangga, Migs, no? Katawan sa katawan. Masahe talaga eh. And Flores with that post-up move.
He does average 13 points and 14 rebounds per game. So I would like to see him exert his dominance inside, because he definitely has that physical advantage.
And
Nice defense there by Engyo.
this time, Flores has 2 points and 1 rebound for this ball game. Las Piñas now looking to add the 10-point score here. Oh, good deny once again. Ganda yung pagkasabay nitong si Flores and itong si Bungar. Ngayon for this team, a lengthy rim protector. Itong si Bungal, and you have the help of Flores din. Itong si Kaluoy din, medyo mahaba, ha?
Yeah.
Yung wingspan. Itong
Kaloy
batang to.
actually gave me much interest in the previous possessions, because he is long, but his skill set is of a guard.
Guard.
It's like Jason Strait in the MPBL for Marikina. But I would like to see him be more assertive, dahil nga may advantage naman siya with his length.
Sa ganyang mga length, no? Tsaka yung build ng katawan. Nakikita natin sa NBA, Kevin Durant,
Yeah?
Jeff Holmgren, yung mga ganyan na long arms, pag nagpo-pull up jumper,
Yeah.
ang hirap
Deadly
i-challenge. Napakalayo ng defender.
But does he have a pull-up jumper? That's a question.
Yeah. Kailangan i-develop.
Oo.
Kung wala pa. Wemby. Ang hirap,
Oo.
no?
Malayo comparison yun.
7'5",
7'5" yun.
pull up. Pero lengthy na ano.
Oh, Wemby can do everything.
Yeah. Alien guy. Oh, second chance for Las Piñas dito. And Jared Gutierrez.
I talked about his dominance in the previous outing, 19 points, 14 rebounds, but moreover, it was his overall presence on the court that basically destroyed Batangas. That happened majority in the last 2 frames.
Matangkad. Tsaka makikita na natin sa katawan nitong si Gutierrez. Mix, no? Na nagbibuild na yung muscles.
Yan ang maganda katapat ni Flores. Sa
Oh,
laro
yun. Yan yung hantabayan nating matchup din.
But so far, even though Flores seems to have good cuts on his arms, I'm seeing more strength from Gutierrez.
Kasi given na din, eh, no? For Flores. Oh, there's a foul. Away from the ball.
Dami tawag.
Dami din kumihiyaw, ah. Para dito sa kapunan ng San Pedro. And I guess Flores brings his whole neighbor here. Buong compound, buong street.
Oo, depende talaga yun. Minsan, yung isang player can make the whole difference in terms of crowds. Actually, minsan nga, nasa isang tao na lang din yan eh. If you have the loudest mothers cheering for you at the sideline, that can basically be the difference.
We can see her on our screen right now. A family supporting for their child here.
Not sure which child.
Uh-huh.
That's an interesting free throw routine for Flores.
Yeah.
He steps over the line first, then he steps back to shoot the free throw.
Totoo. Kinukuha, tinatansya mo niya muna. Makes no?
I don't know if it's... I don't know the explanation to that. Pero kanya-kanya naman talaga
Totoo.
tayo ng routine.
Yeah, ang dami. And once again, ang ganda ng ginawa doon. Takbunan ng San Pedro. Running the floor here.
Now they're gaining traction.
Tumalapit, kumakatok. And a good stop once again. The forward pass.
Layo nun.
Masyado malakas. Fuentes, on the other hand. Now, Las Piñas, front of attacking this one. Did you match up? Flores.
That's because itong San Pedro, they're now matching up in terms of rebounding. So hindi nakaka-dominate lang sa loob itong Las Piñas after starting off very well.
An interesting number for Flores, wearing jersey number 91. And we have...
That's Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, it's 12-9 here. We'll be right back for our second quarter.
Pilipino.
Welcome back to our second quarter action. Dito po na po sa loob ng Montano Hall sa Cavite City. Po sa ating Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL on our crowd here inside the Montano Hall. Join this game. Mga Caviteños sumusuporta and some fans of Las Piñas and San Pedro.
Ayan ang mga nanay.
Tsura
pa lang, alam mo lang nanay na eh. Pwede na magalit sa mga referee.
Totoo. Nakikipag-away.
Oo.
Tapos yung pag sino yung babantay sa anak nila or kanilang sinusuportan, inaaway din eh. Naawa ka na lang sa bata eh. Walang ginawa. Inaaway eh. Pero maganda eh, no? Yung mga bata, nakakapag-add din yun ng moral sa kanila. Makes it, no?
Well, this is also a challenge for them to be composed on the basketball court because you're gonna face tougher crowds as you grow up in the Philippine basketball landscape. Sa MPBL pa lang, the senior league of this concept, that's home court advantage each and every night. And some crowds can be a bit harsh on the road team.
At nakita din natin sa ating screen kanina kung nung una, nanay, pangalawa naman yung mga tatay din.
Oo.
Yung sinakyan ko ang toda kanina, sabi niya, sir, ano bang andyan sa gym? Sabi ko, junior MPBL ko. Sabi, sige, maaga akong garahe mamaya. Nood ako dyan. Yun yung maganda eh, no? Yung mga tao enjoying this game.
Of course.
Lalo na mga bata. So, ito, aantayin talaga nila na itong mga batang to mag-boom and UAAP, NCAA at lahat ng mga liga na kanilang pupuntahan. Oh, turn over for this guy number 29 for Las Piñas, Paul Africa.
Remember, this game started 10-0 in favor of Las Piñas. They dominated the paint. Ever since lumaki, pinalaki ng lineup, no? ng San Pedro yung meron sila on the court. And it has been effective. They've been getting better stops. And now, that was a great pass on the outlet leading to the 2 points.
So, no first quarter natin, it is a 12-9. At ngayon, humahabol, kumakatok na. 2 points pa lang itong naipupuntos ng Las Piñas after the 10-0.
Right. So, it's an 11-2 run.
Corner pass. Balik sa wing. Oh, good find.
That's what you have to do.
7 minutes and 53. This team of San Pedro nahabol itong 3 puntos na kalamangan ng Las Piñas. Ito sa last touch by Las Piñas.
Mukhang nagigising na ng onte itong Las Piñas team. Of course, you would not want to give up that lead yung pinaghirapan mo ng first few minutes natin.
Ito yung play kanina nitong kupunan ng Las Piñas. It was a nice drive. This guy number 28. 27, Rosilio.
Giving the feed.
26. Jumper for Ruto. A bit short.
That big man has been working hard, si Hizon.
Tough traveling for Hizon.
But he's been a neutralizer on the other end to counter the bigs of Las Piñas so far. But I do expect Las Piñas to keep on attacking. Get that ball in the interior because your strength are your bigs. Parang ganun.
Aggressive on the other hand. Against 3 defender. Dire-diretso. Itong si number 23 of Las Piñas, Paul Ingyo.
Yan ang anak ni B-Boy Engyo. Si Damaso Engyo. Bit tricky on his name kasi wala yung Damaso sa kanyang full name. So you can call him Paul. I guess he's gonna be fine with that as well.
On the free throw line. Our free throw story for this ball game. This team of Las Piñas. Yan yung kanilang pang-siyam na attempt sa free throw line.
3 out of 9. Only 33%. It's not good. Air ball.
Oh. Yun yung not good.
Oh. And again, I wonder if the glare from the window has an effect on the free throw shooter.
Yeah. Mga ganitong oras no, Mix?
Oo.
Pababa yung araw.
Now, then again, you can't make that as an excuse. There are gonna be tougher distractions. Sa NBA nga, di ba, merong mga poppers, yung mga balloon.
Yung picture ng X.
Picture ng X no?
Tony Parker, remember?
Ah, right. That Eva Longoria?
That's laki Winawag kay Wi-Fi nasa likod ng goal Pero hindi pa rin nagpapadistract We know them. Yung focus on the goal lang. Para sa kanila. Slata drives a little bit short for the tipsy do. Rihano. Oh! Baba. Medyo mababa.
At the same time, ito si Fuentes, tumingin agad siya pataas He should have controlled the ball first before looking at the person that he was gonna pass that ball to.
Kumbaga, naging excited itong si Fuentes that time. And Coach Gino, bumalasa kaagad ng tao dito. Foul.
His team hasn't been playing well the past couple of minutes.
Lalo na on this second quarter. It's 14-11. Though they're still leading 3 points here. Tignan muna natin yung foul away from the ball. So ito sa hand check foul for this team of Las Piñas. Corner. They attack inside. Defensive rebound once again. Patagawan ng bola. Napulot ito kapunan ng Las Piñas. Forward pass. Sa labas. Dadaan sa gitna. Gustong ihulog. Libre. Jumper. One-hander. Pasok. Para sa Las Piñas.
Nice interior passing right there. Again, that's your strength. You're the taller team. They're back to their starting lineup. Better get back to your old form in the first quarter.
Takbuhan na naman, Abillar. Oh! What a hang time for Abillar. 15-13.
You know, Abellar is actually their leading scorer with 24 points per game in this season. He's been missing earlier in this game. I'd like to give credit to the defense of Las Piñas to that. But Abellar has to stay aggressive for San Pedro.
And that power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL. And nakita mo naman yung balance no, ni Abellar doon, Migs. At hindi ka makakuha ng balance na ganyan pag hindi ka nagbubuhat.
Tama.
At kailangan mong magbuhat.
Sa pound for pound.
Pound for pound. Kailangan mo na mag-enroll ngayon. And now let's turn you over, guys, to Daphne Cristobal. Daphne.
The life beyond basketball is something athletes couldn't imagine. But for Jared Gutierrez ng Las Piñas, ngayon pa lang at the age of 14, take note guys ha, sa October pa mag-15 itong si Jared. Alam niyo na nga ang halaga ng pag-aaral. With a dream to play in the pros, he also wants to get a degree and make his parents proud. Let's see more of Jared here in the second quarter. Back to you, Nino and Migs.
Thank you so much for that report, Daphne. Jared Gutierrez, pa-15 pa lang. Pwede pang maglaro sa 14 under pero parang naisip niya ata.
That's crazy.
Na mangangalabaw ako doon sa 14 under. Dito ako sa mga kuya ko.
He's 14? Is that right?
Yeah.
He's 14? He looks like he's 18.
Nung 14 ako, di naman ako ganyan kalaki.
So he definitely has a very high potential in Philippine basketball. If I'm not mistaken, he is a son of a former professional basketball player here in the Philippines. But I like what Daphne pointed out, no? The dream of Jared to get a degree.
Yeah.
Folks, if you ask me, that shouldn't be a dream. That should be mandatory to all of our players. Education is a must because basketball will only offer a handful of opportunities professionally sa ating mga aspiring players. You have the PBA. How many players in the PBA? Ilan yun? Ilang teams lang naman yun? 12? Times what? 15? So you do the math, 15 times 12. The MPBL, of course, marami ring ma-offer yan. Nasa 29 teams tayo ngayon, times 15 players. So mas
madami-dami din.
Pero overall, compare that to the number of dreamers in the Philippines. Sa dinami-rami na naglalaro ng basketball.
Million.
Can't help but say it. Not everybody will get his chance.
Totoo.
And so, that degree will come in very handy. Now, that's one thing. The other thing is, if you do get the chance to play professionally, you're not going to be able to play for the rest of your life.
Totoo.
You're going to be playing until what, 40 years old? And you have to know something else outside of playing basketball because you're going to have to find out what you can do after 40 years old.
Totoo. At yan yung pinupoint out ng ibang mga coaches no? Because you don't know the lifespan of your career. Lalo na dito sa Pilipinas. Because sa ibang bansa nga sa US nga din mix no? Ilang years lang din yung lifespan ng mga NBA players.
Right.
On the other hand, sa kalagitnaan ng ating pag-uusap mix, merong run na nagawa itong ating dalawang kupunan. It is 20-17 now. The San Pedro team cutting the lead down to 3. It's 2 minutes and 29. We'll be right back.
Idol, dito ka. Malayo sa kanya, kuya. Hello, hello. Toy, narinig mo ba, Toy? Okay, okay. Baka hindi mo narinig. Narinig mo ba?
Tayong dalawang players para sa unang player siya yung mag-shoot. Nandun yung timer. May timer Gentlemen, Mark and Bujek, ready na ba kayo? Para hindi pa isa pa, Mark and Bujek, ready na ba kayo?
Ready na po.
Okay, you have 60 seconds. Your timer starts now.
Diretso lang, pare. 1,000 to. Teka lang, digil, pare. Teka lang. Atras ka konti. Yan, o, bitaw mo na. Dahan-dahan lang, ha. 1,000 yan. Bah! 1K! Easy 1K, pare. Easy 1K.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon.
And we are back here inside the Montano Hall for this 5th offering. Nakita naman natin kanina sa gap natin. Meron tayo po blindfold shooting mix.
Yeah.
Nanood lang. Pag uwi, may 1,000 na.
Oo.
Sana all.
Kaya tumayo na kayo at manood ng Junior MPBL.
Baka tomorrow, lahat ng tao dito sa Montano, ikakancel na lahat ng lakad eh. Manunood lang dito.
Bakit nga naman hindi?
And now back to our ball game. Las Piñas still on the 5-point lead. But on the other hand, there's a foul for this team of San Pedro. It's their second team foul. Sa ating instant replay. Tumiretso lang eh, no? That's an offensive rebound. Plus a 2 free throws attempt. And now, Migs, yung turnover nito kupunan ng San Pedro, lumulobo 16 compared to 7 of this team of Las Piñas.
That is actually the biggest disparity in terms of statistics in this matchup so far. Points off of turnovers natin. 12-2 in favor of Las Piñas. And obviously, if you're San Pedro, you want to do a better job taking good care of that basketball, breaking that press of Las Piñas. Especially knowing the fact that Las Piñas already has an advantage inside. No? You would like to at least protect yourself in other departments, which includes the turnover story.
And we have another timeout once again coming from Coach Gino Enriquez. 22-19 sa ating pagbabalik po. Meron po tayong 1 minute and 33 seconds. (22-19) is our score, a 3-point lead for Las Piñas City. Both teams with the same record, 1 win and 1 loss. And after this game, may isang kupunan na aangat sa ating South Division. Pero napakadikit pa rin po ng ating aksyon. Seems like both teams don't want to be on the bottom of our team standings. Oh, Escalooy, sorry miss. On our term on Visaya, yung kalooy means naawa. Hindi mo lang naawa yung bola doon for kalooy.
Ah, talaga?
Oo. And kalooy, this guy is the pride of Minglanilla, Cebu.
Have you covered him before?
Nope, coach. Or mix. But the guy or kid came from the program of Coach Jun Bukaw. It's out of bounds. A minute left. Exactly. 100 seconds or 60 seconds. Binasa ko eh.
Deceiving lang
Binasa ko eh.
Oo.
60 seconds. Oh. Still the Spartans ball here.
Look at that press of Las Piñas. Bola lang San Pedro, ah.
Oo.
It's full court man to
court.
man.
55 seconds left. They go to Hizon. Atake mula sa labas. Dire-diretso. Walang busina. Walang preno. Atake. Sasagasa. Itong si Hizon.
That's the first 2 points of Hizon in this game, but he has been making his presence known. 4 rebounds already for him. A great interior defender as well for San Pedro.
And the top by Hizon goes to the wrong guy. Atake para sa Las Piñas. Bounce didn't fall for them, but offensive rebound once again. Dominated this ball game by Las Piñas.
That really is their strength. They don't seem to be a bigger team in terms of height, but heft and strength-wise, they have the advantage.
Calooy, wide open, off the glass touch, and finished by Calooy. Oh, almost a steal. 7 seconds left for the second quarter.
Nice behind the back and the feet.
Oh, 1.8 seconds left. It was perfectly run by this team of Las Piñas. No look pass. And one. And this power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL. Bonus free throw for Las Piñas. And for this team of Las Piñas, they're 30% from the free throw line, shooting 3 out of 10 makes, compared to 71% of San Pedro. 5 out of 7 itong San Pedro. That's 4 out of 11 now.
Referee's gonna let it go. There was supposed to be an inbound warning. Hindi rin aware yung teammate niya dun na kailangan na itira. And so, we're done with the first half.
Yeah, this is our score, 27-23. Sa ating pagbabalik po ang halftime interview ni Daphne para sa atin.
Welcome back to Atlantis 88, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Inaugural Season 16 Under. Kasama ko nga ngayon ang ating mga assistant coaches. First, para sa Las Piñas, YSA Botanica Whitening Warriors, Assistant Coach Mike Calamot. On the other side naman, para sa San Pedro Spartans, Assistant Coach Jorel Cruz. Good afternoon, coaches. Dito muna ako kay Coach Mike. Coach Mike, meron po bang pressure na nafe-feel yung coaching staff or yung players knowing na galing sa panalo yung 18 under?
Siyempre, pag naglalaro naman tayo, there is a pressure eh. Pero siyempre, pressure is always a privilege, di ba? So, it's up to our players na lang to execute kung ano yung game plan namin and yung anong kaya namin gawin para makuha namin itong win na to.
Coach Mike, meron po ba kayong gustong batiin or pasalamatan?
Siyempre, binabati ko yung management, Isa Botanica, Boss Ron, Boss LA, management, sa family ko, sa wife ko, sa baby ko, tapos congratulations pala sa cousin ko si Tim. Yun lang.
Thank you so much, Coach Mike. Dito naman tayo kay Coach Jorel. Coach Jorel, pag-usapan naman po natin kung ano yung mga good points na ginagawa ng team ninyo nung first half.
Well, everything starts with defense. So we played very good defense. We executed a lot of our presses and our half court and also our fast break. We've been utilizing many of our full court throws and we're just trying to adjust more on the half court side.
Coach Jorel, would you like to greet anyone watching you right now?
Well, I would like to thank the supporters from San Pedro. Hopefully you would continue to support us and thank you.
Thank you so much once again, Coach Jorel Cruz and Coach Mike Calamot. Don't go away because we will be right back.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas na
Ngayon naman, we will be having our half-court challenge. Curty, Muy Shan, handa na ba kayo? Ayan, mukhang ready na kayo. Meron lang kayong one chance para mag-shoot ng ball. And kung sino sa inyo ang manalo, magkakaroon ng brand new cellphone. Ayan, okay. Sinong mauna? Okay. Okay, on my cue in 3, 2, 1. Ayan, medyo kinapos lang ng konti. Tingnan natin ang ating contestant number 2. In 3, 2, 1. Ayan, mukhang puyat yung mga players natin. Medyo kapos. Last player. Last 2. Okay. Ayan, kapos pa rin. Last player, last chance. Ayan, thank you so much sa lahat ng ating participants para sa ating halftime court.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat.
One more chance, i-cheer naman natin to. Almost is never enough. Thank you po sa lahat na nag-participate.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang
Our highlights for this first half para po sa laban ng Las Piñas YSA Botanica Whitening Warriors and San Pedro Spartans 16 under ng ating junior MPBL. As we can see, a lot of happenings dito po sa ating first half, and Migs for the keys for this team na nangyari on this first half.
Well, turnovers was a big aspect in the first half. It was 16-9 in favor of Las Piñas. No? And Las Piñas is actually primarily known as a pressing team across all divisions. So that's a good sign for Coach Gino Enriquez. Even though he has a taller team, they're still able to force a ton of turnovers kontra sa San Pedro as they score inside again. They're also converting with those opportunities. Ito namang San Pedro, I still have yet to see kung ano nga ba ang strengths nila in this game. Yes, they have stormed their way back, but it's been flashes. A good sign here, good sign there. Pero wala pa rin talaga ako nakikita clear sign na ito ang advantage nila. So that's what I want to find out in the next quarters.
Medyo 50-50 pa. Ito ko po na ng San Pedro ngayon. But we'll see on this third quarter. There are things that they love to do. Oh, what a good cut by the homegrown of San Pedro, Ken Flores.
They're supposed to have a big three in Abellar, Sonko, and Flores. They have had some moments here, pero wala pa talagang complete showing. You get what I'm saying here? Yung talagang dominante tulad ni Gutierrez. I want to see them show up more here in the next frames.
And Gutierrez scoring 4 straight points for his team. Post up once again. Gutierrez with a spin, waiting for the opponent and finishing it off the window.
Remember, in our pregame, we talked about the third quarter. It was big for Las Piñas in the previous game, and it was basically the problem for San Pedro in their previous loss against Leyte. Right now, the pattern looks to be continuing as the lead is ballooned.
The San Pedro team on their last game, they forced Leyte to commit 27 turnovers, scoring 24 of those turnovers. But this time, Migs, no?
It's Las Piñas who's doing better,
yeah,
forcing turnovers. Just like that, and they score.
On this game, tables have turned and favoring Las Piñas. Balik na to double digit yung kanilang kalamangan. And the run for Flores denied that time. Pass deflected. And a steal for Las Piñas. Flores once again. 4 points on this quarter for Ken Flores, the proud son of San Pedro. Is this San Pedro Laguna? Mix? This team?
Gotta check that as well. But to my knowledge, yun lang din ang alam ko San Pedro.
Uh,
But I'm not the best geography student back in high school.
Me too, di ko din alam eh. Batang probinsya eh. Ito sa ating replay. Gutierrez against Flores. The matchup we want on this ball game. Gutierrez. A turnover that time. So Flores will receive this one. We'll see, and Las Piñas letting Flores hit this
Ooh.
three-pointer.
That could have been interesting if he made that.
It's new for Flores, ha? Yung kanyang
Oo.
bitaw from the outside. Poste once again.
Mamabain lang talaga.
Gutierrez. It's a foul against Ken Flores. So far, ha? Itong si Flores Mix, no? Tinatao, inaasawa. Itong si Gutierrez.
Yun yung sinasabi ko nung first draft, no, na kung usapang katawan lang, mukhang matchup sila. Pero mas malakas talaga si Gutierrez eh.
Tsaka mas bata, ha? Mas bata, pero nakikita mo gulang na yung ano, yung laro. Manoy, kumbaga.
Oo.
Itong si Gutierrez, raising his hand.
That's why Hizon is back in the game. He was effective in the first half. Mas matibay kasi yung base ni Hizon as compared to Flores. Flores kasi, siya yung tipong maganda yung cuts. He seems to be really fit. Pero yung mukhang pwede mong galawin eh. Yung mga ganong players.
Makikita nga natin, sabi mo nga, Mix, no? Yung base nitong
Gutierrez has
Hizon.
great base. And Hizon as well.
yeah. Maganda eh, no? Kasi ground eh, no? Yung hino-hold itong dalawang player natin na ito.
Hindi yung magagalaw.
Yeah. Hirap. Nakaglue eh.
Oo.
Kapit. Bungar. Steal once again for Las Piñas. Bringing the ball down.
Now I'm seeing the reason why they have forced so many turnovers, and it's because of the length. I did mention they're big inside, but they're able to use that size in their press as well. Nagagamit nila yon because they have good foot speed in terms of their big men. That's why they're able enough to keep even with the guards of San Pedro.
Totoo ka dyan, Migs. I agree to that. The size of these players. On the other hand, Roncales. Ganda yung release ng bata. High arc. And yung shot selection.
Roncales is actually their second leading scorer, averaging 11 per game with 6 rebounds and 3 dimes. Nice three-pointer by Rejano.
38-27 now for this third quarter of this game.
I'd like to see Rejano do a better job though as a facilitator for Las Piñas, because he basically already is supposed to have an easy job dahil nga malalaki yung mga teammates niya. They're good rebounders, and so that should give more freedom for Rejano to create. Be a little bit more creative in terms of making these opportunities offensively for his teammates.
But that time, dire-diretso itong si Rejano. Ball slip away, but andito sa kanyang kakampihan. Gutierrez, another trip. Nope, it will be a baseline inbound. And let's take a look at this instant replay. The spin from the baseline.
That's a clear foul.
Sa laki nitong si Gutierrez. Nakita natin yung foul mix, no? Dalawang kamay yung hinawakan to stop Gutierrez. This 14-year-old Gutierrez. 4 minutes and 20. Sonko. Oh, that head fake. The usual move of the younger generation. 4 minutes and 10. They're leading 11 now. Ito ko po na ng Las Piñas. Euro step. Slip away once again. 2 players down, and that's a traveling violation.
Okay na sana, makakatakas na sana si Songko.
And once again, itong ating mga officials calling that one a traveling.
There's the move by Songko. The lefty layup still challenged well by Fuentes. But if you're San Pedro, the length, the heft of Las Piñas shouldn't stop you from being confident enough to attack the rim.
Oh. Inside, si Gutierrez. Mahararo. Si Gutierrez dito ngayon.
And as you can see, he's bothered by Hizon.
And Hison tasked to stop this Gutierrez. Sungko thought about it.
It's a good feed inside.
And the free throws once again for this team. San Pedro, no? This ball game, we got 7 attempts. As you can see, our boss is here. Our commissioner, Keith Picasso.
And J.R. Navarro, ang ating executive director as well.
So the 8th attempt itong kupunan ng San Pedro will be 5 out of 8. De Guzman on the free throw line. It's 1 out of 2. So that's 1 point for them, cutting the lead down to 10. Still. Oh, Las Piñas parate, no? May sagot talaga ito kupunan ng Las Piñas.
And they do it fast. That's what hurt San Pedro. Hindi sila nakakuha ng momentum dito sa third quarter natin.
This team of Las Piñas burning bridges here against San Pedro. A good move once again. The sorry miss.
Offensive rebounding has been the theme as well for Las Piñas. From first to second unit, it's been working.
It will be 42 to 30.
And get this, they have 22 rebounds and they have 11 offensive rebounds. Kalahati nanggaling sa offensive glass para sa Las Piñas.
Not that high, Migs, no? Yung rebound na ating nakikita dito. Not the usual numbers on rebounding sa junior MPBL.
Right.
But nakita natin yung sipag, yung offensive rebound means a lot for a team. In the traveling. Yun lang. Turnover, Migs. 21 to 13 for San Pedro.
Well, that's a big reason why we're not seeing so many rebounds dahil maraming turnovers.
So yung action natin nakikita, hindi sa talunan eh, no? Sa takbuhan dito.
Oo, pabalik-balik.
Pabalik-balik. Now, Lata. Oh,
tough move.
Can't finish it.
Nice.
Step. Once again. May pang TikTok na. 44 to 30.
And that full court man-to-man of Las Piñas has been very impressive. Tutok talaga sila sa mga tao nila, no? Not giving any breathing space for these players of San Pedro. That's following the 1-2 step by Roncales on his conversion.
Euro step once again. It's a nasty finish. This guy, San Pedro, John Roncales. Kita mo naman yung pati yung facial reaction, you know? Para maibenta yung Euro step, eh, no? Pati bibig, eh. We have 1 minute and 29 seconds left on this third quarter. And that's the turnover number 23 for San Pedro. Inbound for Luntok. They'll use the clock here. They're up by 14 points.
Nice pass, great idea. Great recognition by Jairus Lontok, finding Paul Africa inside on that ultimate mismatch.
Grabe. Napakalaki nagdiferensya dito, Mix. Nakita naman natin. And this team of Paul Africa, alam na alam niya. Nakuhang-kuha niya. Bentang-benta yung foul.
That should actually be a basic thing even in this age, no, of basketball. if you're a guy like Africa trying to post up inside against a smaller player, shout for that basketball. Isigaw mo talaga, demand for it. Yes, if you have a mismatch, then the offense should stop. They should just dump the ball down to you.
Totoo. Call the attention ng ball handler, Migs, no? Kasi ganun eh. Napakalaki ng mismatch. Kagaya ng pagmamahal natin sa ating mga kaliga. Napakalaki. They go inside. Ooh!
Sonko has been forcing his shots. Yeah, he did score a couple of possessions ago, but at some point, you're going to have to be efficient with your moves.
So it will be a backcourt violation for this team of Las Piñas. Ito, tignan natin ulit.
Huh. Let's see it again. Wala na. Just let it go.
Yeah. Defensive rebound once again for San Pedro. It's a call. It will be their third team foul para sa Las Piñas. And uupo na si Coach Gino. Iinom ng tubig.
That's a good sight to see.
28 seconds lang itong ating natitira.
Pero kahit ako po yan, sisigaw yan.
Yeah,
sisigaw pa rin.
Tumuturo pa rin. Baseline inbound. 12 seconds. The attack. The spin. Assist. Pwede ba yun, Migs, no?
Hindi assist. Rebound
Rebound pala yun.
Oo, tsaka putback.
Oo. Ako kasi tinira eh, no?
Oo.
8 seconds left. At tumayo ulit si Coach Gino. Want to go for that corner. No more shot clock left here. And I guess it will be a free throws for Las Piñas. Dahil pang-limang foul na nga yan nitong kupunan ng San Pedro. Yun.
Yeah, it's a clear hold. Las Piñas has outscored San Pedro 19-9 in this quarter. And they've done it possession by possession. No? Wala namang mabigat na run sa game na ito so far. They just dismantled the offense of San Pedro from the backcourt with their man-to-man full court.
But yun lang, Migs, on the free throw story for Las Piñas. They're 4 out of 16 from the free throw line. 30 minutes of ball game pa natin dito sa ating 5th game. But that's the end of this third quarter. 46-32 sa ating pagbabalik po. Last 10 minutes of action here in Junior MPBL.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas ng pangatawan natin at itong biyaya, pagkakataon na
Our last quarter action between San Pedro Spartans and Las Piñas YSA Botanica Whitening Warriors. Dito pa rin po sa loob ng Montano Hall sa Cavite City. As we can see the coaches and the coaching staff of San Pedro Spartan. Kulang ng isang player. Ito kupunan ng San Pedro. At hindi na natin nakita ulit, Migs, itong kanilang homegrown na si Ken Flores sa ating aksyon.
He has 4 fouls. That's why he was stopped out in the third quarter early.
So malaking bagay yan, ha? Para sa San Pedro. Lalo na kay Ken Flores sa ating ball game, sa ating instant replay. It happened on that earlier. Dalawang player nagagawa ng ball doon. And it's a jump ball. Ating position arrow. Nakatutok dito sa kupunan ng Las Piñas. And a missed 3-pointer. That's a long one for Las Piñas.
That's the thing, eh. Okay lang yun, eh. Kasi offensive rebounding has been a big thing today for Las Piñas. Even though you're missing shots, you still have a big chance of getting that board and the putback. Hindi ka na matamaan si Coach Gino. Mukhang natamaan nga.
Buti na lang, bilis ng reaction ni Coach
Oo.
Gino eh, no? Eto, tignan natin ulit sa ating instant replay. This layup of Las Piñas.
That's by Paul Africa. Anong challenge doon?
Tsaka confident na yung mga player ni Coach Gino. Mix, no?
Nalo na kasi. They're on their way to the second win. Tough reverse. Africa rushed that one.
Lalim nun, ha? 2 against 1. Siyempre, agaw para sa kupunan ng Las Piñas. They call for this C play here.
What's the C play? Atake lang.
Atake.
Yun na ba yun?
Kaya pala
Parang
C eh.
Fuentes.
Kau na. Attacking from that baseline.
Well, that might have been a play break for them. Clear path to the rim naman talaga para kay Fuentes.
Mabilis na bawi naman itong Abiliar. It's a 2-pointer. Steal. Malaki pa rin ito, mix, no? 50-34. 8 minutes and 5. Oh.
There you go. If you're Rejano, be more aggressive. You're the playmaker. The offense should start with you.
Calooy fires from downtown. Las Piñas with their rebound number 31 for this ball game.
See ulit.
Yun.
Tumambak. Oh, it's raining hard outside.
Yeah. Rinig na rinig dito. Kaya medyo malamig itong ihip ng hangin but mainit itong production ng kupunan ng Las Piñas dito sa ating ball game. May scoring 52 sa ating 34 ng Spartan.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas ng pangatawan natin at itong biyaya, pagkakataon ng
Ninyo and Migs, alam nyo, share ko lang na gusto ko talagang bigyan ng bansag itong si Coach Gino Enriquez because every time na sumisigaw siya, after nun, bigla siyang mauuhaw. But despite that shout kasi, kaya Coach Au yung gusto kong maging bansag sa kanya. Well, kasi gano'n na lang siya ka-specific, ka-detailed every time na binibigay siya instructions. And good thing, mas pinaparealize sa mga bata kung gaano nila gustong manalo ngayong hapon. Let's see about that, Ninyo and Migs.
Coach Au. Tapos uhaw, ha? Kasi palaging nauuhaw daw. Si Daphne, she wants to call Coach Gino, Coach Au.
Ah, may nickname siya.
Oo. Kasi daw palaging nauuhaw. Ano ba yung paborito niyang kanta? Yung uhaw din na kanta, Daphne. So ito, bawian, itong dalawang kupunan natin, takbuhan. Out of bounds. So, coaching staff of San Pedro, pinasok na itong si Flores together with this guy also, Jeffrey Hizon.
So Hizon's there to try to neutralize Gutierrez. Flores has 4 fouls. That guy Abiliar has struggled all afternoon long. He only has 8 points. He is averaging 24 coming into this ball game.
So ito yung offensive foul na ginawa itong si Miko Abilar. So
that's good defense by Rejano.
So ito, nakikita natin, medyo malaki yung lineup ng San Pedro mix, no? So, mag-expect ba tayo na yung bola palaging andun sa post-up or inside the paint?
Well, I'm not going to assume that Las Piñas will stop attacking. But then again, hindi rin naman nila sinasadya na atake sa paint, no, each and every time. They've been just executing, and kung mabuka man yung loob nila, ayan, parang ganyan, biglang ibibigay sa big man or they get the offensive rebounds. But we've seen their fair share of attempts from the outside, which is fine. Dapat naman talaga balanse yung atake mo.
Yan nga, nabanggit mo nga, Mix, no? Atake sa labas. Ito kupunan ng Las Piñas, meron silang 2 out of 10 from the 3-point country.
Which is pretty normal in the junior MPBL. Mababa naman talaga yung mga porsyento natin dito.
They got that miss. There's a jumper.
You know, may inside and out. Atake lang na onti si Rehano. Paasa dito, paasa dyan. Then someone will be open, sometimes with the mid-range or the short stop.
That's the assist number 13 para sa Las Piñas dito po sa ating ball game. Abante sila ng 20 puntos. Let's take a look at this dime once again.
Oh, that was by Africa. Going to De Veles. I think that was De Veles. Yes, it was.
Ito ko po na ng San Pedro Spartans, Mix, no? Napanggit nga natin kanina, yung kanilang turnover, 26 turnover. And what can you say about that ratio, assist to turnover ratio, Mix?
Assist to turnover. Not good. Obviously, they have 26 turnovers with 7 assists. That should be the explanation in itself. Kabila naman 17 turnovers, 13 assists for Las Piñas. Also not what you want. But then again, turnovers, it's such a big thing in this level. Talagang pwede mo na i-expect na lolobo talaga yan sa games natin. The question is, how do you control the other departments? Such as shooting. The points off of turnovers is actually a crucial thing kasi hindi naman automatic yun eh. If you force a turnover, do you actually score?
And that's the 8-point for this team of San Pedro from points from turnover compared to 24, Mix, no?
Yeah, malaki. That's the biggest disparity in this game, turnovers and points of turnovers.
Ayun nga, sabi mo, saan makukontrol? Or aside from turnover, saang department ka makakabawi dito? Napaka-importante talaga yan dito sa Junior MPBL. As you can see, the steal, the finish for Ken Flores in San Pedro. We have a timeout. It's a 20-point lead, 56-36. Ang ating mga kaliga dito po sa loob ng Montano Hall, waiting for last game for 14 under. And habang umulan sa labas, umulan din ng katawan dito sa loob ng Montano Hall.
Oo, kasi hindi naman umuulan ng tres eh.
Oo.
Kaya
Katuwaan lang. Pero ito, gusto mong magpaulan ng tres itong si Calooy. That's his second attempt on this quarter.
Nice fake.
Balik ulit sa labas. Itong Las Piñas. A big lead.
And, you know, offensive rebound ulit. Let's count it right now. Offensive rebounding. That's 17 offensive boards for Las Piñas, matching their output on the defensive end.
And another two-pointer para sa San Pedro. Sa Villar scores once again. I guess itong sa Villar, yung leader or the leading player for
supposedly
San Pedro.
Sa dapat
8 points. Actually, tabla pala sila ni Calooy. But itong si Villar, Mix, no? Yung kanyang attempts dito sa ating ball game, 3 lang.
Which is not good. If you're the leading scorer averaging 24, you have to be more aggressive. You know, it's normal for you to be missing shots, but for you to have not been attempting, that's not good. It might be a testament as well to the defense of Las Piñas dahil napapahirapan nga itong San Pedro. No? Actually, sa pagbaba pa lang ng bola, nahirapan na sila because of that sizing length on the full court man-to-man.
And the leading scorer, itong si Miko Avillar. merong 7th turnover for this ball game, Mix.
That's almost the same amount of turnovers to his points.
So he's missing his free throw once again here. 58 to 39. 4 minutes left for a fourth quarter. Once again, the style of attack itong koponan ng Las Piñas.
I
Too
like the
strong.
patience though. Nagpapasahan naman sila and then they're working hard on the glass.
60 to 39. That's a traveling violation.
Nanggigil na itong si Abellar. It's been a hard afternoon for him.
Di makahanap ng open spot talaga, Mix, no?
Napahirapan din talaga siya ng length itong Las Piñas. Actually,
Yeah.
Las Piñas, hindi lang first five eh. Even their players off the bench, matangkad naman yung lineup ni Coach Gino.
Kaya nga, their bench din, no? Malaki din yung production. 17 points, or make that 15 points coming from their bench players. But the starters, Mix, no?
Oh, yun pa rin talaga. That's the biggest difference. It's Gutierrez and Rejano doing most of the damage offensively.
So yung sinabi mo kanina, first quarter, Mix, no? Na maganda yung ikot nitong kanilang first five ng Las Piñas. So the next game, should expect na ganun pa rin for them.
Yes, I expect them to have the same starting lineup. That might be their edge. Na merong apat na bigs to go alongside Cyrus Rejano. Kasi mobile naman yung bigs nila eh. Effective naman sila sa press nila. They had a 10-0 start in this game. Why not continue with that?
And I guess this will be for the starters of Coach Gino. Binalasan niya na yung lima dito. Pogi! Mr. Pogi!
Sino?
2 times Pogi pa. Ito, sa ating screen.
Yung nasa signage.
Oo.
Naghanap ako ng player na may pangalan na Pogi.
2 minutes and 22. So we're just waiting for our final score, Mix, no? Parang baliktaran yung nangyari para dito sa koponan ng San Pedro.
Nice. That was a tough move by Engyo.
And still, itong Las Piñas, Mix, no? So, dalawang sunod na ang panalo para sa kanila.
For today. And overall, that's 4 straight wins for Coach Gino.
Yeah. So, nung kanilang last game, nanalo sila against Batangas City, Baraquitos, 85 to 65, yung kanilang final score. And to this game din, finishing this ball game with a huge margin against their opponent. So what does it mean for this team and the 16-under team of Coach Gino? Thanks.
Well, first of all, they're really a good third quarter team. They've outscored San Pedro 19-9 in the third quarter in this game. In the previous outing, they outscored Batangas 26-12 in the third as Villa scores inside. Good drop-off pass on his teammate. So, the third quarter, the Las Piñas team, yung mga opponents nila, they have to be wary of Las Piñas in that frame. At the same time, now we know na go-to na rin ni Coach Gino yung mga big men niya. They're flexible, they're versatile, and so you're gonna have to try to counter that once you play Las Piñas. How do you go up against these mobile big men with Cyrus Rejano energizing them as their point guard?
And Rejano, no? Maganda din yung kanyang mga dish, no? Yung mga assist. Tsaka di pilit mix, no? Yung sabi mo,
I actually want to see him improve more in that. Because maganda na yung position niya eh. Kumbaga, mas may breathing room siya to be more creative, to, to be able to commit mistakes. Mas may room siya eh na magkamali dahil nga meron siyang 4 na kakampi na pwede siyang i-bail out with those offensive rebounds.
nga yung sabi mo kanina, third quarter, 4 na kakampi niya, andun lang sa ilalim Rejano, mag-isa lang sa labas.
But you have to make sure, if you're Cyrus Rejano, as you get to see that 2-pointer by Salameda, you have to make sure na ma-activate mo yung apat na yun, offensively speaking, no? Hindi naman pwedeng puro putback na lang sila para sa'yo.
Yeah.
So if you're Rehano, you have to know when to shoot and how to set up your teammates.
So he needs to communicate with his teammates here, Migs.
Yeah, both speaking-wise and action-wise. And he is a capable playmaker. He can drive, he has a shot, he has a hook shot, and certainly he has a pass as well, a good passing ability.
So exciting, no? Itong role, itong batang to for this team of Las Piñas. Pwede siyang maging stabilizer sa kanyang kupunan dito. And their record now.
He's both a stabilizer and an energizer bunny because of the way he plays.
2-in-1.
Oo.
Parang bola lang natin sa Doride. Indoor and outdoor.
Tama.
2-in-1. 67 to 39. The free throw continues for San Pedro. That's their 8th free throw na naipasok dito sa ating ball game.
One last thing about Cyrus Rehano. I'm a firm believer that full court presses, mapaman-to man or mapa-zone press man yan, the point guard does a lot of work there. As you get to see 2 points for San Pedro. Nakakapagod kasi yung space na kino-cover on the court by the point guard. Mas mahaba eh. Kasi nga yung tinatao niya, yun yung may hawak ng bola, nanggagaling dun sa dulo. And so it takes more effort for Cyrus Rehano and the rest of the point guards in the league defensively when they're putting on the pressure from the backcourt. So great job for him, not only from the offensive side, but from the defensive side as well in this game.
Precisely. So kudos and good job for Rehano on this ball game. And marami pa tayong masasaksihan coming from this team of Las Piñas sa kanilang 16 under. It's a long way to go for them. And our final score here as we end this ball game, Las Piñas ending this game with 67 compared to 42 for San Pedro. Another 20 plus something victory for this team of Las Piñas, makes 67 to 42. This team of San Pedro Spartans 1-2 sa kanilang win-loss record, and sila yung bababa. Itong kupunan ng Las Piñas will go up with 2-1 on our South Division team standings. Dito po sa ating 16 under ng yung Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Pero itong ating move of the game, hatid pa rin po sa atin ng Atlantis 88 that drive earlier. This kid, number 24.
That's John Roncales para sa Las Piñas. The 1-2 from him. Pangontra yun, no? Dun sa sumasalubong na depensa sa kanya.
At ngayon nga, our final score on our screen. Our player of the game kasama na ni Daphne. Ito sa atin na Atlantis 88.
I'm here with our Atlantis 88 player of the game, none other than Cyrus Rehano. Cyrus, congratulations sa'yo, pati sa teammates mo. Para sa Team Las Piñas, ito yung inyong pangalawang panalo ngayong araw. Gusto ko lang tanungin, sa tingin mo, ano yung naging susi para manalo kayo ngayong hapon?
Yung ano po, yung depensa po, tsaka po yung mga guide ng mga coaches namin. Ayun lang po. Shoutout po sa Alda Gaming, shoutout kay Coach JC sa mga coaches mo namin. Tsaka sa teammate ko po, tsaka sa Team Los Baños, ayun lang po. Tsaka sa family ko po. Tsaka kay Jared Gutierrez.
Cyrus, baka meron ka pang gustong pasalamatan or butiin dyan sa ating online viewers.
Magpapasalamat po kay Coach Glenn, sa family, Chavez po, ayun lang po.
Once again, congratulations sa'yo, pati sa teammates mo. Back to the panel.
Well, first, I'd like to give a shout out to Jared Gutierrez as well. No, great performance from him. It was basically a toss-up between Gutierrez and Rehano as to who the best player is going to be for Las Piñas. Gutierrez finishes with 12.7 rebounds, 2 assists. But Rehano had 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists on his name. 4 steals as well. Sabi nga niya, nagsimula sa depensa, no? Magandang performance ng Las Piñas. And Rehano actually had a better plus-minus, plus 25 on the court for him.
Sabi nga nila, Migs, no? Lahat naman nagsisimula sa depensa. At yung opensa ay susunod. At yan yung ginawa nitong koponan ng Las Piñas Whitening Warriors. Kaya nakuha nila yung kanilang pangalawang panalo dito. 67-42 once again our final score. And on behalf of Mix Gomez and Daphne Cristobal, this has been Nino Abandid. And this is Atlantis 88, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Ito ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.